Hi everyone. So this is your daily reading for Saturday, November 10th. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, having a lot of fun. I'm in this really nice headspace right now. I've got this new rose incense burning that I just picked up today from Sedona at Ward. So if anyone is watching from Hawaii, it just smells so nice. I'm kind of like living for it right now. Um, anyway, side note, just talking about my happy feeling. Alright, let's get into the reading today. So here's our rune. And of course, now that I've started the video, I want to say it's called Inguz, I think. Inguz? Something like that. Essentially, this is the rune of fertility. Fertility and the idea of, I always think of like creational energy, new beginnings, fresh starts, fertility in the way of something is about to be born. Fertility also in a way where things need to be ended and completed so that the new can begin, so that we free up energy to be putting into this new project, this new endeavor, however this is manifesting for you. Something is about to be closing out and ending so that the new can begin. So honestly, quite a powerful rune. If you've had some type of project on your mind, or maybe kind of just starting and you don't know if it's the right thing, or if you're kind of like checking out if you made the right decision, take this rune as a sign that yes, you did the right thing. You're going through this process where something new is growing, something is kind of taking form. If it hasn't taken form yet, this is just a sign that hey, it's coming. Keep going, keep closing it out, keep finishing up, loose ends. It's funny. One of the first resources that I read, kind of about runes, described this particular rune as the I forget how it was worded in the book, but it kind of described it as the completion of beginnings. Which at first I had to like read it over. I'm like, what do you mean you just started? What do you mean you're completing? To me, this is almost the like you're completing the kickoff. Like it's going from something that's just starting into something that's present and realized. So it's kind of like this is the first step. Like this is the moment to start. Because once you start moving, then it's a whole. Then you're like in a different stage. This is like the completion of the beginning. Like we just need to get the ball rolling now. So something is trying to take form. Something is about to take form. So it's very very close to becoming an actual thing, and kind of beginning this new path. Take that how you will, but I think that's a great energy. Because of this, I've pulled two decks. I kind of wasn't sure which one I wanted, so we're just gonna do both, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. First one is the mystical moments. I've definitely, for some reason, this particular deck keeps coming up for me. Either at home, I keep kind of being drawn to it. I was out earlier today and stumbled across it out in a store. So it just keeps reappearing. So she's gonna get a lot of attention right now. Because we are in a mystical moment, if you think about it. Especially with that rune. Alright, you just couldn't wait. Alright. Here we are talking about fertility. Flirtility. I don't know, maybe we're talking about some of that too. But fertility, and we get the card Bloom. And we've had this card before. I think when I first got this deck, and I think I did my first daily read with it on Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, it's under the same name, The Guiding Chariot. I think this was like one of the first cards I ever pulled from this deck, and I know the first time I used it on a post, this was the card that popped up that day. Alright, and then this is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay, way too much. Calm down there. Oh my god. Y'all need to quit it. Alright, this one doesn't like to be shuffled. about that for those of you who pull cards. Like, isn't it weird when, like, you just know one is calling and you're trying to take another one? Why do I resist? Never a good thing. And then we got the card of creation. Beautiful. Okay, let's read these from the book. We'll start with bloom. Alright. Here. I'll hold it up so you guys can check it out while I read it. Here we go. A woman gazes into your eyes with pride and self-confidence. She knows what she wants, and this certainty blooms out of her being like a beautiful garden. Her hair is thick like the branches of a tree. Reaching out with controlled abandonment, the power of nature surrounds her, flowing both into her and out from her. What would it be like to feel this connected and confident? What could you accomplish? What inner strength blossoms into future achievements? Beautiful. I feel like it's confirmation that you have the strength to begin this new project, this new cycle. You also have the strength to close out the old one. I think it's just reaffirming that you have what it takes if you were questioning it. Beautiful imagery in that card, by the way. Absolutely love this deck. Alright. And then... oh, there it is. Then we have here the beaver moon, creation. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time and have a reserve. I am a mighty creator. It is my birthright to create. So if you were questioning anything about what I was talking about, again, huge time to be creating and beginning some new cycle, some new project. If you have been dreaming and wishing of doing a thing, that moment has come to make that thing happen. So again, I think this is really where we've been thinking and planning and kind of visualizing what this new endeavor is going to look like, what it's going to take. We're getting to the point where now action is required. We now have to walk the walk. We've talked the talk. Now it's time to walk the walk. We need to put action and take this thing that's, ethereal and still just an idea floating around, and start solidifying it and manifesting to something physical, something real, something tangible. Like even the figure in the card looks like she's kind of wishing upon the moon, kind of sending out some intentions. But now it's time, we need to start building it up. So you can see the columns in the back. Now it's time to start building and creating and actually having this thing take form. Same as how these branches are starting to form and grow and expand and become this beautiful tree. Very exciting. Let's clarify these bad boys. And this is the Healing Light Tarot, I think is what this one's called. Pretty sure. Okay. What do we need to know about this new project or new creative time we're in? Oh, let's get these out of the way. Oh, here we are talking about completion. Look at that bad boy. Let's pull a few more. Oh, okay. Hello. How you doing? Okay. Wanted a few more. Got it. And of course, bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. Only one this time. Oh, under that, the moon. So I definitely think there's some new understandings coming. So I'm totally jumping ahead, reading the bottom before I've even looked at the cards. Alright. Oh my god, below that, Empress. Oh, sorry, I'm over here showing it to you. Empress energy, definitely going to be creating. Alright, so let's look at what we got. So we got Six of Cups. So I think this is definitely about something we've been wanting to do or thinking about for a long time. Usually the Six of Cups really speaks to nostalgia, thinking about the past. I think for us today, kind of in the context of what we're talking about, this is just referring to a dream we've had for, I want to say, a very long time. Something we've been kind of been wishing for and waiting for. And, is this a thing? Could I make this happen? Oh my god, I would love it if this was the case. We need to start making this the case now. It's really what's happening. And then I already showed you World card, finishing up one cycle. I feel like this is almost kind of happening on like a mental, belief kind of realm, where this is, we've had this dream, this idea, this fantasy of how things could be, should be, would love them to be. And I think we're closing out the idea that this is only a fantasy. Like, we can make this a reality. This can be a real thing. So I think it's finishing that understanding that, hey, this isn't real, this is just a dream, to, hey, I could make this happen, why not? This could be my reality, this could be my life. Definitely feel this is some type of new work project, new way to provide for yourself, new way to support yourself. Because of this Knight of Pentacles, it's something that's very grounded. May take some time, maybe a little slow moving, but it's sure, it's steadfast. And it's something you are truly passionate about, something you care about, something that lights you on fire, literally. And I say that because this is the energy we're moving away from. This is the cycle that's ending. So I want to say this is related to work. Working somewhere where you feel, I don't want to say left out, because obviously you're, in your place of work with your team, so you're not physically alone. But I feel like this is feeling, outcasted, feeling like you don't fit, feeling, unappreciated and not, like, brought into the team as much. You're there, you're present, you're working, but it's almost like you're not accepted there. So we're closing out that cycle and moving into, hello, Nine of Cups, independence, perseverance, confidence, knowing your worth. Because I believe you already know your worth. You're just in a place where that doesn't mean much to other people. And that's never where we want to be. This is the feeling we want to be walking in. So there's a choice that needs to be made. Do I stay here or do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I start new? Do I cling to the old? There's a choice that's going to be made concerning how you make these coins. I promise you there is success. Here you have the Sun card, most positive card in the deck. There is success for you if you can make this shift. You just need to trust yourself. You're going to need to go within. Here we have the Hanged Man. Going in, it's probably, whatever situation you're going for at the moment probably feels a little rough, feels a little dark, feels like a challenge. Totally fine. Through adversity, we grow. Through stepping out of our comfort zone, we expand. That's exactly what this card speaks to. Going through the dark to find the light, to find illumination and understanding. Like I showed earlier with the bottom of the deck. So again, abundance. Then we got the moon. Moon also talks about secrets. But this can be illumination as well, because if you think about it, moonlight is really just reflected sunlight. So it's still a type of illumination. It's finding that light. And then you've got two really creative energies. You've got the Queen of Wands and then the Empress, which I showed earlier. Your back under that is the other Ten of Pentacles. So again, tons of abundance waiting for us. Tons of lasting financial support and independence. And really a legacy. You're building a legacy right now is what's happening. That's what's coming to fruition. That's what's getting ready to be born. All you have to do is abandon this. I feel like this is such a mental state. This is such an idea of how you feel or are or exist, when really that's not the case. It's getting rid of this mental state to feel here. Like, look how free this individual is. Like, if I can compare the figures in the cards, like, you have these hunched over, like, woe is me, oh, life is so hard characters. And then you have this person who's literally jumping for joy. Like, this is the energy we need to be in to create. Because this thinking we can't do any better, not going to be the ticket. This is where we need to be. So we need to clear our head of this and let that go so we can truly function from our best self. Alright, So take advantage of today, really process. I feel like a lot of us have to go within and find that inner strength. And I think that's why we got the oracle cards that we did. You have the strength. It is in there. If you don't think it is, go find it, because it is in there. You can do this. You really can. We are in a phase where whatever it is we're trying to manifest, this is the time. It's like gestating. It's kind of like we're on our way to the delivery room. Like, it's about to come. Like, the water's broken. Like, here we go. Now you have to find the strength to push. Like, bring it into the world. That's literally the moment we're sitting at right now, which is awesome, because that means whatever it is we're trying to manifest is about to be real. It's about to be physical. So super, super exciting. I'd love to hear from you. Leave any comments in the box below. Again, if you wanted to book a personal reading with me, please hit up all my information. It'll be below. And I can't wait to hear from you. Have an amazing day. Thank you, everyone. And I will see you tomorrow.